were the bands? Enjoy, enjoy. So we got, no, the MOBA was banned. No Borks. And then Sound of Snow's Battle Trance was banned. But thanks, underscore. I appreciate it. Helps out a lot. Lined Pockets against Rockaswarm. Matic Roach in hand. Nice, nice. Matic Roach double Foglet in hand. That's impressive. Matic Roach Knickers double Foglet in hand. It just keeps getting worse. The more I look at this hand, the worse it gets. It's impressive. Thankfully, he's on blue coin. Gets to take 3 mulligans. Sound of Snow. Double Fallen Knight Ulrich. Let's see what he wants to do here. How aggressively he wants to play round 1. I'm assuming pretty aggressive against unitless AQ. Really just jam the Ulrich. Does seem like he just wants to jam the Ulrich. So here we go. The fight to win on even. Now the front hand Fallen Knights get a lot worse when your leader is Line Pockets and not Congregate. You can't grow them out of bomb range. It's sort of awkward. Yep. Devotion Lined Pockets. Why is that an Omega lol? What's wrong with that? Like, as far as memes we've seen in this tournament go, this one's, it's not that spicy. It's like just different enough that no one will complain about it. Which is good. I like seeing those types of decks. It's just not a Gourd deck, right? Oh, it is a Gourd deck. You got Bank. Bank is sort of the same thing as a Nero, except you don't get to play it twice. We'll see. The Gourd should still play for like 12. It's just queuing up all the best Celeste tracks. That's crazy. There's the Disciple. That's a way to grow Fallen Knights the turn you play them to. It's like a Nero, but less consistent, only once cost coins sometimes. Yeah, I mean, it's a Nero in the sense that it lets you play 2 specials in a turn, or like is a special that you can play a unit with. Yeah, just taking the different half of the package. So 24 to 22, Sound the Snow. Sort of threatening to win on even, but this Lacerate's a pretty big haymaker. So it's Cursive Corruption for anything later. Cleaver maybe? Gourd maybe? Oh, that was Maxi. Okay. Should have looked at the deck order. Anyway, there's a Maxi. 24 to 33. I guess to play XCOM too. XCOM's like an Aneromancy. There's the 2 Aneromancies. You got XCOM, and you got Vivaldi Bank. Provision in Nero? Not really. It ends up being cheaper. It's like 11. XCOM's not really 6. When you're comparing 2 cards, you can't really just add their provisions together. XCOM costs 2 more than a 4P card. And the second Disciple. But, I mean, Curse and Lacerator. Pretty strong. Here's the Curse. All these bleeds are making the Lacerate weaker. Sound Snow wanna do. He plays Payday, he can kill a drone and get coins. Decides to not. What did he kill instead? He just killed the Foglet. This line is better against Lacerate. And there's the Lacerate. 21 to 35. Ooh. Bleed going on the Veil unit, but Sound the Snow just takes the pass. So 7 card round 3. Unless Arrakis feels the need to bleed here. Ale and Drega Nest. You just keep the dog in your hand to mull it for round 3 so it doesn't randomly pop out. No. Is he gonna play Riders then? Yeah, okay. Play Riders for effectively 11 tempo. Yep, there it is. I think even if your opponent gets ahead there, you'd still pass and just take the 70% that the dog comes out. 4-point Safecracker. Yep. This is what, 8-9? This works. Not the best Safecracker into Justice ever, but a good enough Safecracker into Justice. It's a lot of spenders. Wait, there's a Yen in this list? Why did this list play Yen? They play Yen offensively. Yeah, I mean, I get the idea. I just hadn't seen it. You have, like, the option to use it in round 2, too, right? You can, like, throw a couple charges. The deck does play Arrakis Nest. Drill seems good versus Glusty. It's not going to do anything. Drill's useless. He's not going to have any units to play. Is this we're playing? Oh, we're not playing anything. But Gagarinen's got... got some unitless nonsense going on. Just heat wave the cleaver. Prophet Siggy. I mean, just use a leader charge. Just have a coin left over. There could be a good reason for it. I don't know. I don't think it's impossible that it's always wrong to play an 8 Prophet Siggy. It's hard for me to believe, but like there's enough 4P cards that you can swap around. There's low enough opportunity cost that it seems crazy, but I don't think it's impossible. This game. This fucking game. Oh, you can fill up the yen. Uh-oh. Sounds like Red Dream needs an editor. He said he originally expected the editors to call him on it. Oh no. Oh, now this yen knocks them to 1s. Broken. It's not... yeah, but... I don't know. It seems, just a weird way to present things. You know, this deck went... yeah, I mean, we know. Wait, what? I guess this plays around the Philippa, sure. I mean... I don't know that it was necessary that we played around the Philippa, but it plays around the Philippa. I imagine it just beats every card in the deck. Oh, and then you get to boost the end? Sure, sure. Deck you're up in and 1 coin mid-round, waste coins off Siggy. Yeah, I usually feel like the opportunity cost to just include another tag is really low, but I would have to look at the list. How's the tournament going? Pretty well. There hasn't been any bugs, surprisingly. It's actually just bullet point favored against most things in general, TBH. Wow. Will the finals lists be posted anywhere? Yeah, it'll all be up on Data Driven Gaming as normal. It's also on the Turner website if you want to see it there. So Gagarin now on Trap Elves up against Sound of Snow doing Nilfgaard things. This does not look like a deck that wants to play against traps. There's a Lacerate. There's Duchess Informants. There's Locks. This is just making me sad. You could just win round 1 and it'll be fine. That can always happen. Like, if Gagarin wants to try to win round 1, what does he do here? You've got Vryheads. You have a Maxi, but that's not really winning it around. Just something that you can play. This might just be one of those games where you lose round 1, play your trap package in round 2, and try to win round 3 with, like, Feign Death Verno. I don't know. Producing it faster and maintaining it. Did you guys update it at all last season? I feel like this is the first TA snapshot in a while. There was one late last season. Oh, was there? Okay. I must have missed it. The last one that I remember was like right after Way of the Witcher. Here. So instead of giving up round 1, looks like he's gonna play a bunch of the trap package to win round 1, and then play a longer round 3? Good old Observer Bugs. It's his face down. There's fewer decks, but their write-ups are pretty extensive. Sound of Snow opting for the pass. What was this one? Was this the Serpent? This was the Serpent, right? Design doesn't really know what he created. No, I'm pretty sure that it's bugged for the same reason that like Twitch Observer is bugged. Gagarin's in danger. We played a lot of traps. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4 left over. You still can kind of do unitless round 3. I'm not sure I get playing the Crushing. Yeah, this time after the tournament, maybe we'll take a look at the TA snapshot. That's always fun. I swear I'm not just queuing up the best Celeste tracks. They just randomly come on. Did you have this on shuffle, right? Weird. You don't mind? I don't mind either. I'm just surprised. It's like the playlist knows. It's based on how many people bet against you. Yep, this is Celeste. It's the second level soundtrack. So Joachim gets the ramen. Didn't end up freaking the Roderick or anything silly, right? Yeah. He is not able to coup the Joachim though, unless he invos a unit. So here we are. We're gonna be unitless for a while. Let's sit back and chill and see what happens. And also get into the incinerating. What else is gonna get played into incinerating? The Vigo. You could play the Ryehead Officer, kill the engine before it starts to grow. I don't think playing the Swordmaster ever gets you anywhere. No, Side still just doesn't want to put any units in play. Denies all the informants for as long as possible. Traps missed a lot. Yeah, it happens. Hey, line tie. Rebukes the Joachim? Sure. Sure. So... oh, we can always coup the Emissary. So never any worries about the coup bricking. Coup can't, that too. There we go. Now there's some units coming down. Can't coup Joachim anyway, no units. He can't do it now, but if he gets an invo, he could've. I don't know. This is can't help but feel like this is looking good for Nilfgaard. Without invoting the Swordmaster. That's what he does. So next turn he's gonna be able to Gorther, get a Mentor, set up his Cantarella. Last right here. Foreman. Yes, that's better. That is much better. I say much better, but let's proc the sergeants. Is there a remedy, maybe? Remedied Emissary. Is there any tall removal remaining? So the one trap remaining is hit and Dose Crushing that he played. So this is always safe. Yep. There's the Mentor. 52 to 6. This is not looking like much of a game. But there's still time. There's still time. Elves can turn it around, I believe. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ask what the game considers a deploy effect. Nausea Sergeant stolen by Philippa trigger when a tribute is being played. I don't know how many edge cases there are like that. Does the tooltip for tribute say deploy? Very close game. Very close game. Anyway, we are going to game number 3. It wasn't enough points. Yeah, I don't know. Just had to play a few too many traps into round 1. Didn't have a big enough finisher. Missed his Feign Death, but that didn't matter too much. There was the Heat Wave anyway. The Crushing Trap was pretty brutal too. Hey, the tooltip's correct. Cool. Then yeah. Yeah, like the tooltips aren't always 100% accurate, but sometimes they tell you. Oh, I don't know what that deck lists thing is linking to. That is really old. You can find the deck lists from this tournament on the tournament page. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, Sound of Snow with his Devotion, Lined Pockets, Fallen Knights deck. Up against Gagarinen's Traps. Gagarinen on the blue coin. It should be a matchup where Crushing Traps are pretty good, right? I think a lot of the cards in this deck are pretty bad. Just needs to get to round 3 with enough stuff left over. Will he be able to do it? Is that turn 1 Mahakamhorn? Not a ton in the way of units in hand. If units start dying, then could lose value on the horn. He's playing the Saber to make it easier to pull the Aileron in round 1. But with only 2 elves in hand that he wants to play into round 1, still probably not going to be pulling it unless the Verno gets committed. There's the Maxi. And there's the Fallen Knight getting boosted the turn it's played. Probably just going to eat a Rebuke. Gagarinen surely not wanting to let that thing get out of control. Doesn't want to let any Congregates play for 10 points each. Now what does he want to do? Save Cracker time? Does he think he needs to save those? Not great save crackers. Going down for 7, and then the next one's going to come down for 6. Gagarinen is ahead here with the Mahakamhorn flipping. Currently ahead by 6 points. Serpent Trap. Happens if Gagarinen plays Serpents, no plays Justice. Then the Save Cracker dies. Pretty good. It works. Wait, why wouldn't it work? How else would it work? Gagarinen should pass. Oh, passing is scary. I understand not wanting to pass. But it does feel bad committing more traps. Solidly ahead with his Neophyte dead. Now, Horn does not flip for full value. He's got another payday to try to ensure that as well going forward. Whether or not I would get the muscle, sure. Here's the drill. Get to kill the Vryhead. And the Mahakamhorn's back to being bad. Continuing to be a liability. Currently at 12 to 21. The Horn is too obvious? I mean, there's nothing else that it could be at this point, right? Like, even if he wasn't positioning to obviously have a Horn here, every other trap would have been triggered. Like, it's impossible to bluff it. Try to Crushing here before Vernoing. No, put it between the things. Brick the Tavern Brawl. It wouldn't be bricked forever anyway. You'd get 3-5 if the Aileron gets pulled, but now if he wants to pull the Aileron, he's got to use a leader charge. So this is 9, this is 4. Currently 13 points. Doesn't technically have to pull the Verno, but probably wants to. Just thinking about it. It is pretty expensive. You do lose 8 round 3 points. Yeah, decides against it. Okay. 12 to 16. Horns flipping for 4. Sound of Snow can take with the Jacques. And now Traps losing round 1 on even. There's still so much left over. Can even just hit him with the 2-0 maybe. In we go. Keep playing into the Feign Death. What's still left over? Oh my god. I guess Philip is not actually very good. The deck's pretty lukewarm actually. Nah, the chat doesn't kill Gord. The deploy happens first. Does take the pass. Happy with card advantage, trade and cleaver and some leader charges for the Feign Death. Manages to hold on to the Aileron for round 3. Could theoretically come out. He finds the Eldane in the trap. Eldane in 1 trap does it, yeah. Guaranteed the Aniro. I mean, if any hand can do it, it's this one. Bontar is kind of great, yeah. Lead incinerating. The Aniro is gonna be Hattori, I imagine. Crushing now? Yeah, Crushing now, Hattori next. It's sort of weird, because now you're like resigned to your Crushing flipping for 0, but Hattori kind of wants to be Pit. I guess that works out. Hattori try to play Pit. Drop Mahakam Horn, maybe? Well. Yep. That decision got made. So Philippa gets to yoink the Eldane. Gord is 10. 25. Is this a win by 1? Win by 3. He gets the Disciple. Kinda close, kinda close. Managed to keep that one close. His opponent, Sound of Snow with Line Pockets, Double Cross, and Battle Trance. Real quick, let me see what the bans were. We got Narcoleptic Bunny's Blaze of Glory band and Sound of Snow's Battle Trance band. So no Skellige finals. Lined Pockets and Mahakam Porridge against Line Pockets and Double Cross. 2 pretty different Line Pockets decks though. We got Narcoleptic Bunny playing a bit more of a typical list with all the usual suspects. Finding room for Heatwave, I guess, is the only thing that's Pocket 2, I guess, is a little bit flex. But Sound of Snow, playing a list that is a little more heavy on the Firesworn package and going Devotion. So playing Ulrich Fallen Knights and Congregate, like the old Crimes deck did. Lets him take advantage of the powerful Echo card. I think it has Diazire. Loses that on the Neuromancy, but gets some other toys in exchange. Narcoleptic Bunny seems to be missing his Justice round 1. And Safecracker. Hey, Ska. Doesn't play Boat Caulk. Oh, this is the Caulk list. Yeah. That's a bit weird, too. So, Sound of Snow having his Safecracker. Pretty large Safecracker, too. One of the biggest I've seen. time does the game start tonight? What game? Boat. Yeah, neither are playing Boat. Safecracker bigger than Gourd. Yeah. Gourd last game was 10, the Safecracker was 10. Can't really play Safecracker in a short round though. Bit of a difference. Payday getting some coins, killing the spender, growing the Safecracker. Narcoleptic Bunny going up to 6 coins, dealing 5. It's surprised we didn't just see a bloody good fun come down. Yeah, now the justice happens. I think 10 is as big as it can be with a functional hand. Maybe. I mean, you could swap out this Fallen Knight for another crime, right? But yeah, the spender is pretty important. Pass, maybe. Yeah, pretty rough. Pretty rough. Narcoleptic Bunny, pretty bullied here. Sound of Snow able to find his Safecrackers. Even with the TA, not enough to get out there. So, Sound of Snow looking for his Ulrich. Doesn't find it. Narco Bunny locates his Furco. Need a spender and usually a card you don't want to miss later. I mean, it can be nice to have the card you don't want to miss later, but I wouldn't say that makes the hand not functional if you don't have that card. Whether it's realistic to get more, yeah. Like, you're not going to mulligan the one cleaver in your hand. So, there are the Fallen Knights. Furco can get Kong. And these Fallen Knights just walking. Yeah, that grows them to 8s. Unless we're seeing multiple leader charges, they are looking out of range of Bloody Good Fun at the moment. There's the leader charges. Kills one of them. Has Heat Wave for the other one, probably. Disciple to spawn some more. Notably has the Diazire. Depends on the day. Some days go better than others. Are we still getting bullied? There's the one with Justice. Because Sound of Snow played Fallen Knights. There are good cards in the game that aren't called Novigradian and Justice. If someone stream snipes, it's usually pretty obvious if someone's stream sniping, and I mean, why would you stream snipe in a tournament with no prizes? The advantage to be gained is fairly small too, and deck lists are open. Really just cheating yourself. Hey, Charles. It's like you need the Heat Wave later, right? Use the Siggy to set up the drill. Leader skin, whatever the default is for the faction. It's the only one I use. What? What's wrong with net decking? There's nothing cheating about net decking. That comparison's apt if, like, net decking was against the rules. There's the Heat Wave. But that's not the case. People don't want to win at all costs. And net decking has nothing to do with that. So, easier resolved before Tunnel Drill could happen. Could yoink Safecracker. Just getting the one with faster animations. Only when I need them to be faster. Only for Blitz. discovered snipers before? No. So it decides to yoink the spender instead. What does that have to do with being a shitty deck builder? It could just be you see this deck that looks like fun and you want to play it. Like, there's enjoyment that can be gained from the game that doesn't involve building your own deck. I guess there's the Tavern Brawl still. Yeah. Is it even that much better of a brawl? It's got a shield. You duel. I guess you duel the 8 into the you duel the 5 into the 8. No, it steals 5. Yeah. Okay. So what's left here? There's still Jacques. There's still Cleaver. There's still Cleaver. There's still Gord, and there's an Aneromancy to help hold things together. Well, they both found everything. Well, kind of. I guess he's missing Jacques. He kept this? He had one more left, right? What's this playing for? If it gets... Assuming you get Deathblow, it's like 6. Huh. $10-point Gord. Oh. Huh. I guess Narcoleptic Bunny had the smaller Gord. Well then. Bunny wins if you spend with Urchin? You spend 4 on Urchin to deny 2 on Diazire? It'd be a... It's 1 point better, right? Or no, because you deal 1 more, right? It's just the same. You deal 1 more damage to the Diazire, but you don't get the 2 boosts. But you also don't get the extra point for spending on the Cleaver. Yeah, the TA snapshot tends to have blind spots. Let's see. So now we got Narcoleptic Bunny's Lined Pockets up against Sound of Snow's Double Cross. I would tend to agree that AQ is better than Iced. I think the stats agree with that too. Skelligan's doing pretty poorly this season. AQ is a Raucous Storm. It used to be called a Raucous Queen. I don't know how useful those anecdotes are. A better thing to look at might be to look at like the top 10 players on ladder and see what the scores look like. Or you can look at overall win rates. Both approaches have their flaws. Yeah, Mr. Traps is fine. People have been playing the deck a lot. Okay, so we got Line Pockets taking round 1 here. Want suggestions later? Okay, I will. I try to read every message that goes in my Discord. I just don't check on stream. Yeah. Line Pockets is really good at getting around control. Safecracker, Injustice, or houses. Remedy's the muscle. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is a swarm that does not get lacerated. Just Nausicaa? No. Roderick for Ramen? I guess that's fine, I guess. Breaks up one of the Crown Splitter pockets with the Roderick. Knocks away the Intimidate 2. Yeah, knocking you breaking up all the Crown Splitter pockets. A few too many. What, a 10-point pickpocket? 11-point pickpocket? Proct Intimidate. Gedy taking out the unarmored engine. 33-13. Thankfully he has a lacerate, yeah. Just what he needs. Ooh. Takes the Triss, gets shown a bunch of garbage. The Remedy's just Safecracker, right? Could have been a Jackal. Oh, there's an Emissary. Oh. Am I saving the drill? I don't think he's saving the drill so much as just not playing it yet this round. Like, there's no reason to play the drill early, right? His opponent's not the one that decides when the round is over. He'd rather play it when he has more coins. When there's engines to kill. Okay. Rotham's gets him the Spender. Now this might have to be the drill turn. This might have wanted to be the drill turn anyway. Just so that he definitely has the pocket. Yep. Brrr. Throw leader charges into it. They don't go burr? What? I mean drills don't go burr. 6 prov card is a better spender than 11 prov? Yeah, that's what drill does. Cleaver does like 3 different things. Tunnel drill does one thing that needs you to have adjacent Crown Splitters. Like, what do you expect? Was that a Siggy for 7? No, okay. It just didn't update. I thought I was losing it. So the pocket has been broken. I guess you just play the Heat Wave. It's not like you need it later. There's nothing left. Oh no. Still drawing to Gorjak. Yeah, this might just be the 2-0 too. What is this? Heatwave is 8. Is this 12? Looks like it is just the 2-0. Brutal. Well, lined pockets taking some convincing wins. I think R2 is the Siggy A-Prof in the snapshot. Yeah, someone in chat had mentioned that earlier. Yeah, into game 3 we go. We got Double Cross against Mahakam Forge. One of the rougher matchups for Dwarves generally. All the spies end up making it hard to find value on your guards in Barclay. Syndicate Crimes, Araka Swarm. There might be a list for SK. Dwarves are tier 1 in your heart. Dwarves are tier 1 in my heart too, but I won't go proclaiming them as tier 1. Well, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing that would be tier 1 in traps. There's a bunch of different lists running around, but I don't think there's like a consensus on what the best Eldian deck is. Everyone's still trying to find the right list. Trapped is tier 0 and annoyance. probably true. Narco Bunny leading on the Xavier. I take on vampires. I have to try a list that doesn't go Devotion, but unfortunately the lists that don't go Devotion don't really get to play Unseen Elder. So, I don't know. I'll think about it more next time I revisit vampires, but none of the lists that I tried this season seemed great. I played a Devotion Blood Scent deck on patch day, and I played a Carapace Vampires list a little bit later. Both of those should be on YouTube. Aggressive Justice. Justice thinned out the volunteers too. I guess when you're playing Zoltan Warrior and Zoltan's Company, it's not as big of a deal that you're committing your Justice and your volunteers in the same round. But when I played this deck in previous seasons, it always felt bad. Like, it felt like an overcommit to pull volunteers off of Justice, just because it was so hard to go wide. Carapace is the only way to get Elder to stick. You can throw him behind a Defender, too. You also don't need him to live. He comes down for almost the Provision value and forces removal in a deck that's already forcing a lot of removal. That's how round one has to go. Hey, and a Sybil. So, Defender, Gabor, and Zoltan all in hand. No Purify, right? There's an Invo. But, Invo happily missing from hand. Different plan than I was expecting. Can he go... If you go Defender and then Zoltan's Company, that puts you to 8 in the row. I guess you expect the Defender to die. You'll still be able to sneak down some of your Resilience. Or you just expect to get lacerated. Sure. Play Whoreson without a target. You do not gain coins. Correct. So we just looking to turbo down the Brewer, maybe? Is it next turn Brewer? And then get down the Resilience. So Brewer gets locked. This isn't the list that's playing the Ida, right? Yeah. The Brewer will get locked. And then just run out your Resilience units. And maybe not even playing the Gabor this round. I kind of want to play the Guard too. If you want to play the Guard, you can't play the Gabor. This Emissary, man. The spies are so rough. What's he still have in deck? Eden, Yarp, and Barclay. Ugh. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So you can tutor that now, which lets you play the Guard and still Resilience the Gabor. Sure. It does make the Heat Wave worse for every ping onto the Triss. It's assuming that you want to play the Heat Wave this round, though. As the leader. It's this emote. Okay, it used to be relevant. Back when... Back when Mystic Echo was the Francesca skin. I know no one's seen the Francesca skin in a very long time, but she yells meh constantly. And it was memed about for a long time. Wait, what was that on? Presumably you want to play the Gabor. You went on Gabor. Oh. I completely missed that the Gabor even came down. Well, there's the Gabor. So 9 points of carryover in exchange for a card. Also has leader. I don't know. You get to lock the Gabor, so it's not gonna have any engine going on in round 3. Hero Pass? The Hero Pass would be a little nonsense. I guess unless he saw the guard? Did he double cross on 3 cards? Wait. That was a win by 1, wasn't it? Leader was 5, guard was 5 with the Gabor proc. Bit of a miss. Would have been cheeky. Would have been cheeky. We all would have accused him of sniping for like 10 seconds and then remembered that his leader did a thing. We're counting the leader. He knew there was a 5-point card in hand. There was an 11-point gap. All statuses stay. So like bleed and vitality stay as well. Well, this double Joachim is probably doing it. Or he can't double Joachim. Joachim Emissary? That probably does it too. He can just do it later, sure. Try to yoink a card rather than just play Emissary. So like, put Joachim on top, you coup the Kanta. Joachim is 8, 9, 10. Don't want to call it too soon, but pretty sure Dwarf is winning here. Nine-point carryover is big. Only he hero passed. Yeah, unless I was looking at the board wrong. I'm pretty sure he had the information